Glo News. Globe Telecom, Inc. Globe Inc.'s lease deal with Thailand's ski towers. Ayala led Globe Telecom Inc. to lease agreement with Thailand's telecom and electric tower manufacturer Sky Tower plc. The deal, which covers several towers in southern Luzon, was in line with Globe's overall strategy to monetize passive assets to further improve its financial position. This partnership represents an important step in improving digital infrastructure in the Philippines, and we are excited to work with ski towers to bring sustainable solutions to the market, said Ernest Koo, President and CEO of Globe. We look forward to further strengthening our relationship with Thailand in this venture and other areas of collaboration, he added. Ski Towers Infra Inc. is affiliated with Electric Power and Telecommunication Infrastructure, which has extensive experience in engineering, design and manufacturing of infrastructure build. Globe and Ski Towers are now exploring the possibility of expanding their tower lease deal in the Visayas and Mindanao. BPI News. Bank of the Philippine Islands. Ouch. SEC slaps BPI with P135 million penalty for stock option plan boo-boo. The Ayala-controlled Bank of the Philippine Islands has to fork out a 9-digit penalty as punishment for failing to comply with the registration of its stock options. In a February 3 letter, the Securities and Exchange Commission (SEC) assessed the country's third-largest private lender with a penalty of P134.622 million. BPI violated Section 8.1 of the Securities Regulation Code, which prohibits companies from selling or distributing shares without first filing a registration statement with the SEC. SEC said BPI failed to get the Commission's confirmation that its 7-year Executive Stock Purchase Plan and Executive Stock Option Plan was exempted from registration when it was launched in 2013. MPI News. Metro Pacific Investments Corporation. From sugar to milk to coconuts. MVP eager to jumpstart Metro Pacific's rise to an agri-powerhouse and address the country's food security. Metro Pacific Investments (MPI), led by billionaire Manny V. Pangilinan, is reportedly in negotiations to buy into coconut exporter Axelm Resources (AXLM). Reuters reported that, after completing an initial investment, Metro Pacific will have the option to buy more shares of AXLM to gain a majority stake in the future. A billionaire source said MPI was negotiating with several major AXLM shareholders for the purchase of a minority stake in the company, including treasury shares representing 5% of the company worth P705 million at current market prices. MVP is keen to make MPI an agriculture powerhouse. He is building up the capacity of Carmen's, and acquiring Axelm will give it an instant access to the growing demand for coconut exports. MVP's goal is to address food security in the country, the source said. MPI bought premium ice cream maker Carmen's Best Group from the Magsaysay family in June 2022. The holding firm also owns a stake in sugar miller Roxas Holdings, which it bought 8 years ago. The major shareholders of AXLM are CP Compass Singapore Pte Limited. 21.06%, Chairman and CEO Romeo Chan, 9.9%, President and COO Henry Raparoga, 9.83%, Jose Armando R. Nanyawa, 6.11%, Senior Advisor Vincent Mills Jr. 5.32%, Corporate Secretary Preciosa Castillo, 3.29%, and SVP Paul Rene Tayag, 2.93%. AXLM, which traces its roots to the first group founded by Chan and Raparoga, has highly scalable production capabilities to expand in the domestic market with its main production facility located in Misamis Oriental and its 2 manufacturing and distribution facilities in the United States and Australia. Its products include coconut water, coconut meat and milk powder, sweetened coconut, and coconut cream. At least 70% of the company's sales comes from the U.S. AXLM raised $4 billion from its initial public offering in 2019. It is currently trading at P3.50 or 30% below its IPO price of P5. UBP News. Union Bank of the Philippines, Inc. Armed with P12B in new capital, Aboita's family's Union Bank ready to become leader in retail banking. Union Bank of the Philippines, the banking arm of the Aboita's clan, just raised P12 billion from a stock rights offering. According to Union Bank, the rights offer garnered strong support from shareholders, led by Aboita's Equity Ventures, Social Security System and Insular Life. The strong participation of our existing shareholders on our stock rights offering reflects their trust in the value that will be created by executing our strategies, Union Bank President and CEO Edwin Bautista said. Union Bank offered approximately 210.97 million common shares priced at P56.88 apiece. Proceeds from the issue will be used to solidify the bank's capital adequacy and financial strength, as well as execute the company's strategic growth initiatives by expanding its balance sheet to meet growing demand from its target markets. Specifically, the bank will deploy additional capital to Union Digital, support loan availments by customers of both retail loans and corporate and commercial loans. With the completion of our SRO, we aim to pursue our long-term objective to become a leader in retail banking in the Philippines, Bautista said. RCR News. RL Commercial Right, Inc. Robinson's Land gets second EDGE certification for Cyberscape Beta. RL Commercial Right, RCR, the real estate investment trust sponsored by the Gokongwei family's Robinson's Land Corp., earned its second EDGE certification, this time for its office tower Cyberscape Beta. The certificate for Cyberscape Gamma was awarded by the Philippine Green Building Initiative Inc. PBGI after an assessment of its audit report which showed how the building design allows it to conserve energy and water. EDGE or Excellence in Design for Greater Efficiencies is an international green building certification system that focuses purely on energy, water, and embodied energy in materials for a quantitative approach to sustainability. An innovation of the World Bank's International Finance Corporation, EDGE was created to respond to the need for a measurable and credible solution to prove the business case for building green and to unlock financial investment. Philippine Green Building Initiative Inc. wishes to extend our congratulations to RL Commercial Right, Inc. upon achieving final EDGE certification for Robinson's Cyberscape Beta in Pasig City, Philippines, said PBGI Chairman and President Anger. Leandro A. Conti. Our assessment confirms the auditor's report that Robinson's Cyberscape Beta's resource-efficient design will result in reductions of 34% in energy, 36% in water, and 83% in materials embodied energy compared to a local base case, he noted. For his part, RCR President Jericho Go said the latest EDGE certification is another milestone in our commitment to find the most efficient way to build and operate our office towers. The company and its tenants are firmly resolved to contribute significantly in the conservation of precious resources while enjoying cost savings from the reduced consumption of energy and water through the use of more efficient facilities and materials, he added. Cyberscape Beta is able to save 34% on energy consumption through the use of high-performance glass and window glazing, which lets in light but blocks heat, a fresh air preconditioning system, efficient interior and exterior lighting, power correction factor, as well as the reuse of existing materials for its walls, roof, and floors. MWIDE News. Megawide Construction Corporation. Ed Saavedra to construct new transport terminal, eyes new locations. A unit of business magnate Ed Saavedra-led Megawide Corp. plans to build a new transport terminal near the Pironic Integrated Terminal Exchange (PITX). MWM Terminals, which developed the country's first land port, said the PITX Lot 2 project would comprise 4 levels which will have a commercial component. There will be a staging area for buses. Megawide said the PITX Lot 2 project is undergoing design revision and reconceptualization to serve its best use under the new operating environment. The project will create employment and business opportunities through the construction of office towers and retail establishments inside the facility. Developments over the last 6 months in this space have been very fluid and encouraging, Megawide said. Apart from this, Megawide continues to scout for new areas for future expansion. The company expects to make more concrete headway and visibility with other projects in this segment within the next 6 to 12 months that will require initial funding, Megawide said. In 2015, MWM Terminals won the 35-year contract to construct and operate the PITX, a 4.5-hectare development that can accommodate 100,000 passengers daily. PITX offers seamless connections to and from the southwest portion of Metro Manila, via multiple modes of transportation, from provincial to in-city buses, taxis, jeepneys and UV Express shuttles. Funding for the project will come from proceeds of the company's P4.3 billion preferred share offering. JFC News. Jollibee Foods Corporatio. Promoting inclusivity. Jollibee will continue hiring senior citizens, people with disabilities in Manila branches. Billionario Tony Tan Cacciang's fast food giant Jollibee Foods Corp. will continue to provide job opportunities to senior citizens and persons with disabilities (PWDs) through a partnership with the Manila City Government. Jollibee and the Manila City Government have signed a memorandum of agreement that will enable the hiring of senior citizens and PWDs in the fast food chain's branches in Manila. JFC, which owns brands such as Jollibee, Greenwich, Chowking, and Burger King, will hire a total of 28 senior citizens and 17 PWDs through Manila's Public Employment Service Office. Jollibee is one of the fastest growing restaurant companies in the world, and the largest in the Philippines. The group is committed in driving business growth guided by its mission and values, while also recognizing its responsibility and opportunity to promote and practice inclusivity in the workplace.